Welcome back to Bobby King Iraqi Dinar News. I'm your host, Bobby King, reporting to you from Iraq. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and support me as we dive into some major developments happening right now. Big news out of the US Department of Treasury. The Deputy Secretary of the Treasury is showing strong support for the Central Bank of Iraq and the Prime Minister's ambitious reform agenda. Stay informed, and let's keep an eye on these groundbreaking developments together. Let's get started. The economic landscape in Iraq is undergoing significant transformations, with the support of the US Department of Treasury playing a crucial role in these developments. As the Deputy Secretary of the Treasury has recently expressed strong backing for the Central Bank of Iraq and Prime Minister Mohammed Al-Sudani's reform agenda, there are promising signs that Iraq is on the path to revitalization. The remarkable growth of 6% in Iraq's non-oil economy is a testament to this momentum. This article will delve into the ongoing economic reforms, the implications of the Hydrocarbon Law, and the critical discussions surrounding the deletion of zeros from the Iraqi dinar. The US Department of Treasury's support. The US Department of Treasury has historically been involved in shaping Iraq's economic framework post-2003. With the Deputy Secretary's recent affirmations of support for the CBI and Al-Sudani's reforms, this relationship appears to be strengthening. The Deputy Secretary commended Iraq's 6% growth in the non-oil sector, highlighting that this is merely the beginning of a more extensive economic recovery. "That's huge, you guys. That's really big," the Deputy Secretary remarked, emphasizing the significance of this growth in a country that has faced numerous economic challenges. This support is not just a pat on the back, it indicates a serious commitment from the US to help Iraq stabilize its economy, diversify its revenue sources, and ultimately improve the quality of life for its citizens. The backing from the Treasury is crucial as Iraq navigates through its complex economic landscape, characterized by a heavy reliance on oil revenues and the need for substantial reforms to attract foreign investment. Prime Minister Al-Sudani's reform agenda. Prime Minister Mohammed Al-Sudani has taken on the formidable task of implementing economic reforms designed to enhance Iraq's fiscal stability and promote sustainable growth. His administration has focused on multiple areas, including anti-corruption measures, institutional reforms, and enhancing transparency and governance. Al-Sudani's efforts have garnered attention both locally and internationally, positioning him as a key player in Iraq's economic recovery. During a recent appearance in New York, Al-Sudani engaged in discussions with Al-Alaq, the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, about the potential deletion of zeros from the Iraqi dinar. This marks a significant shift in policy discussions, as the deletion of zeros is a crucial step in addressing inflation and restoring confidence in the national currency. For many, this is a sign that Iraq is serious about revitalizing its economy and making the dinar more viable in the international market. The deletion of zeros. The concept of deleting zeros from the dinar has been a topic of conversation among economists and policymakers for years. The rationale behind this move is to simplify transactions and restore public confidence in the currency. By removing zeros, the Iraqi government aims to make everyday transactions easier for citizens and reduce the psychological barrier associated with dealing in large numbers. For the first time, Al-Alaq's open discussions on this topic reflect a more proactive stance by the CBI and the government. This transparency is crucial for gaining public trust and encouraging investment. As the Deputy Secretary noted, the groundwork laid in Iraq is beginning to yield results, and moving forward with such reforms could significantly enhance the country's economic prospects. The Hydrocarbon Law movement. Another significant development in Iraq's economic framework is the movement surrounding the Hydrocarbon Law. The HCL is essential for regulating Iraq's oil and gas sector, addressing revenue sharing, and providing a clear framework for investment in the oil industry. Recent reports indicate that the Kurdistan region has deposited nearly 100 billion dinars of its non-oil revenues into the Baghdad Treasury, suggesting a newfound collaboration between the regional government and Baghdad. This development is noteworthy because it implies that the parties may have reached a consensus on key issues related to the HCL. The fact that the Kurdistan region is contributing to the national treasury indicates a level of trust and cooperation that has been historically lacking. If the HCL is successfully implemented, it could unlock significant resources for both the federal government and the Kurdistan regional government, fostering economic development and stability. Implications of HCL for Iraq's economy. The HCL's passage would have profound implications for Iraq's economy. It could lead to increased foreign direct investment in the energy sector, greater efficiency in resource management, and improved revenue generation for the government. Additionally, the HCL could facilitate a more equitable distribution of oil revenues among Iraq's provinces, addressing long-standing grievances and fostering national unity. With these reforms underway, there is optimism that Iraq can diversify its economy beyond oil. The 6% growth in the non-oil sector is a promising indicator that other industries, such as agriculture, manufacturing, and services, are beginning to flourish. The government's efforts to create a conducive environment for business and investment are beginning to pay off. Salary financing and economic growth. A pivotal moment in Iraq's economic journey is the recent launch of employee salary financing. This initiative, which began today, is a significant step toward ensuring that public sector employees receive timely payments, reflecting the government's commitment to fiscal responsibility and economic stability. The timely payment of salaries is crucial for maintaining public morale and encouraging consumer spending, which is vital for economic growth. The launch of this financing mechanism also demonstrates the government's efforts to improve public administration and governance. By ensuring that salaries are paid on time, the Iraqi government is fostering trust among its citizens, which is essential for building a stable economic environment. This trust will be vital as Iraq continues to implement reforms and seek international partnerships. The role of non-oil revenues. The focus on non-oil revenues is becoming increasingly crucial for Iraq's economic sustainability. The country has long relied on oil exports for the majority of its revenue, making it vulnerable to fluctuations in global oil prices. By diversifying its revenue streams, Iraq can reduce its economic vulnerabilities and build a more resilient economy. The Kurdistan region's deposit of nearly 100 billion dinars into the Baghdad Treasury is a clear sign that the government is beginning to capitalize on non-oil revenues. This collaboration indicates that regional and federal governments are recognizing the need for a unified economic strategy to stabilize and grow Iraq's economy. Looking ahead, a promising future for Iraq as Iraq continues to navigate the complexities of economic reform. The support from the US Department of Treasury and the progress made under Prime Minister Al-Sudani's leadership offer a beacon of hope. The recent growth in the non-oil economy, the discussion surrounding the deletion of zeros from the dinar, and the collaborative movement on the Hydrocarbon Law all signal a significant turning point for Iraq. The Iraqi government must now capitalize on this momentum to implement reforms effectively and sustainably. With the Deputy Secretary of the Treasury's endorsement, Iraq has the opportunity to attract further international investment and partnerships, leading to a more prosperous future for its citizens. Anticipating announcements in the coming days, the anticipation surrounding Iraq's economic announcements is palpable. With the HCL's progress and the successful launch of salary financing, stakeholders are eager for further developments. The expectation of an imminent announcement regarding the HCL could serve as a catalyst for increased investor confidence and economic activity. Please subscribe my channel and support me. You guys have a great day. Thank you.